Hi guys, I'm Alessandra. I'm going to take you to a short tutorial about skipping. First thing you have to know is what type of skipping rope to buy. There are many types of skipping ropes. Something like this, it's okay. There is the same version with the handles that are really heavy. That's when you know how to skip really well and you want to train yourself and you want to bulk up a little your shoulders, work a little bit more on your core as well. But I would stay away from this if you can. Then you got a CrossFit type of skipping rope, which is what I'm going to try to use today. This is really good. It's very light. It sort of feels like it cuts the air. The only problem with this, and the good thing is that you can adjust the length anytime. The only problem with this is that if you stuff up and it hits you, it hurts. It really hurts. So I would suggest to use this after a few sessions, after you are comfortable with your footstep with the skipping. So my suggestion to you guys is to go to a basic rubber skipping rope, and you can find this anywhere, maybe not now, but you can find this anywhere. And they're still very light, really easy to handle, and they still cut the air. So let's say you pick the right skipping rope for you. The second thing you have to check is the length of the skipping rope. The best way is to put one foot on top of the skipping rope and see if the handles get to your armpit, just above your chest. That is the right length for you. If the handles come here, it's too short. If the handles go up here, it's too long. And that's about it. And then you're ready to skip. So guys, you gotta feel the rope first. So start moving the rope and start doing your steps. After that, stop with the steps. Aim for a figure 8 in front of your body and start moving your feet again. Go slower and faster, slow down, and then feet together. And this way you sort of have an idea of how the rope moves through your wrists, and then your feet are connected to your wrist movement. When you start skipping, never start with the rope behind your feet. You want to start with the rope in front of you. And imagine you're doing that figure 8 you were doing with one hand, now you're doing it with two hands. With some gap in between the two handles, and when you're ready, jump in. As you can see, I stuffed up. I start again with the rope in front of my feet. Never the rope behind your feet. Start with your feet together. Feel the rope. Remember, you don't have to jump too high, so just enough to clear the rope. If you stuff up, go in front, practice your figure 8, and slow it down and jump in. I stuffed up again. We start again. This is also, besides the fact that it's cool, a good exercise. So every time you do this figure 8, you're still working hard. So instead of stopping the momentum, you keep going with the skipping momentum, so you don't have a break. So if you put a timer and you have 3 minutes, doesn't matter how much you stuff up, if you do that, you're still working out. So you're skipping on the ball of your feet to start with. Feet together. When you are ready, alternate feet, and then you can start your tricks. That was a cross, crisscross. Then you can crisscross and jump in. Don't get frustrated. When you're ready to start again, skipping rope in front of your feet, your figure 8, slow it down, then speed up when you're ready, and make sure you have a bit of a gap to enter and clear the rope. So when your foot movement is more comfortable, you can start alternating feet. Remember, you're still jumping at the same time. You can stay on the skipping rope on one foot more than one jump. Then you can alternate and do your crossing. Remember, always start with the skipping rope in front of your feet. Check your head that it's not in the way. And when you're in and you want to do some tricks and you're ready to go, you can always go back to hard work, which is your double under. So it's one jump with 2 rotations. You gotta make sure you're ready for that, and the jump is a little bit higher. Then you can do your jumping jacks, maintaining that straight back arms close to your core, and when you step up, start again. When you're done, just remember maybe to practice a little bit more coordination. That's always really good for martial art as well, if you are into that. Always protect your face, so one arm in front, and aim to do your figure eight with the skipping rope, half the length of it. And then always practice both sides, not just the right side. Remember, skipping is fun. That's why we do it when we are kids. I haven't done this since I was probably in my 30s. A lot harder than I remember. Work a lot more on your quads and your calf. Have fun, guys.